Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. It is still beautiful outside, and by everybody, I mean the franchise in J-Bones. What's going on? F-I-R-S-T first in the chat. Franchise Z. We get J-Bones. How you doing, man? Yes. Why? Yes. Oh, it's always a yes. What's going on, Moji? Glad to have you in here right now. Let's check the market out as people begin to roll in. Thank you, 3, for being in here right now, and I'm sure you all 3 clicked the like button as well. We get AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen, finishing the day at $4.38.5. They're currently sitting at $4.38. Shiba Inu coin, 775, down 1.40% of the day today. Pretty stagnant action with a little bit of a pullback this afternoon from 790 down to 775. GameStop sitting in the bottom right at 22.83 at the close, 22.88 after hours, 0.25% tick up right there, and only a 0.5% loss on the day today. Bitcoin actually coming back down a little bit, guys. Bitcoin coming down to test 29,676. That is a decent decline there. It is now back down below the bottom end of this range. This is looking pretty interesting. Yes, wicking down. But we're going to see some declines, man. If it does not keep this range right here between 30,000 and 30,600, you know, we could be on our way back down to 29 or even 27. So if PS5 is out there anywhere, I'm sure he's going to be asking about if we could see 27, 28,000 again. My answer right now is yes, but only if we break down through this bottom end of the range here. NASDAQ finishing very nice today, touching fresh highs, 14,274 highs. Closing the day at 14,244 for a 0.93% gain. Very nice there. AMC finishing to the upside slightly. GameStop, we got Dogecoin sitting at 6.9 cents right now. Dogecoin's at 6.9 cents. Ethereum down below $1,900. Shiba Inu coin 776. Bitcoin 29,944. Molinado finishing green today. Molinado 2% higher, 16 cents per share to close. 16.02 after hours right now. Sundial, $1.42. The SPY, $4.50. It was up 0.35% of the day today. Wow, man. BBIG gaining ground out of nowhere. BBIG touching $1.12 lows like 2 weeks ago. Sitting at $2.49 right now. Absolutely insane, but has a long, long way to go before it even gets near any of the, I guess, sustainable levels that it had before, man. You know, you're looking at BBIG not even soaring, but touching $60, $70, $80 per share, and currently all the way down to $1 and back up to $2.50. Netflix, $4.50. Netflix looks exactly like the SPY, man. $4.50.05, $4.50.85 right here. Highcraft Mining sitting at 45 cents per share, up 6% of the day today. QQQ, yeah, it was up 6%, right? Yeah. QQQ 382.61. Good day for the Q3, guys. Ape sitting at $1.87. MPW 985. Tesla soaring throughout the afternoon trade here. Having a bit of a decline this morning and soaring through that to end 3.20% higher, $290 per share. And Novix, wow, Novix looking pretty good today, 4.18% higher, PID 1818, and Joby 1019. Man, we got a lot of stocks on this watch list, don't we? We do, as we're retesting $29,970 on Bitcoin. Man, we got nobody active in the chat today. Thank you guys all for being in here. I guess that's a wrap right now. Hey, my man, what's going on? Julian, how you doing? Everybody napping? Yes, Moji, everybody is asleep and no idea what's going on. What a Monday. Good afternoon to you, Tim. How are you doing today? Hopefully you had a good day at work and you're ready to roll. Kenneth is here. Go Pepe 2.0. We got to look at it, Kenneth. We got to look at it. Pepe 2.0, it was down earlier, wasn't it? Let's check out Pepe 2.0 because we looked at that earlier today, and it seems to still be down on the day right now. Pepe 2.0, actually, I think we were looking at it over here, and it was hitting a double bottom, a support line on the day. Fell through that from 46 points per coin down to 44 points per coin. Currently sitting on a 17% loss over the last 24 hours and a $18 million market cap. Pepe 2.0 coming back down to those levels where you got in, man. Coming back down to those levels where you got in this area right here. Hopefully, it's not losing steam. but it's just gearing up for its next rally or its next listing. Because as far as I know, it was only listed on KuCoin. It didn't grab listings from like Binance and some of the other major players out there. What up? What up? Hello, everyone. What is going on, Chris? Hopefully you're having a good day. Easy day at work today. Thank heavens for 7-Eleven. Yes, J-Bones. Yes for that. Okay, I'm here. We can start now. D's. Everybody else, if it sounds like something you're interested in, hey, D's, let's get started. Oh, yes. Finally, somebody is going to come in and start this thing because you guys have been extremely quiet this entire time. 103 degrees. Holy moly. What is the temperature here? I do not know. Usually, they've got the weather right here. 85 degrees. With an air quality alert. Don't you just love that they're sending poison down our way? That's probably why I'm coughing like that. Don't you just love that they're sending poison down our way, man? Absolutely insane that it's supposed to be a beautiful day, but it is very hazy. I will agree with that. It is very hazy outside today. And another day full of smoke and poison going into our lungs. Holding my Shib, Lunk, and USTC. I'ma grab them like my... Oh, good, Julian. Good. Keep grabbing them, man. And hopefully you're able to load up for the next bull market, and it absolutely works out in your favor. Still an 100% gain on 2.0. Yes, very nice, Kenneth. Very good, man. And I know that this pullback has been ridiculous. Going from like, I don't even know what it topped out at. You probably know. Was it like a $30-40 million market cap, or did it go even higher? I'm thinking it might have gone to $60 million, but... if it went higher than that, let us know, dude. But right now, sitting in an $18 million market cap, still not doing bad, but don't lose everything on it. Make sure you make some money there. Yep, Peach, we're just starting now that you're here. Absolutely. D's is here. We can start the stream, OG. Getting ready to go out and harvest some honey. Always exciting when you are allergic to bees. Oh my gosh, dude. No, that sounds like my worst nightmare. I don't like bees. But I hate wasps. I'm not really, I don't think I'm allergic to bees, but I absolutely do not like them. But they say that a bee is not going to sting you unless you are like a threat to its queen or a threat to its life. So I'd say you're probably good, Tim. But I'm not going to go out there and hang out with a hive of bees just for fun. That's a fact. Now, wasps... I wish I had a flamethrower every time I came across a wasp, dude. I would burn a wasp down to the ground. I do not like wasps at all. Wasps are like thieves, man. 83 degrees is a cold front here. Oh, my gosh, Jennifer. No, it's not. It's actually, because it's so hazy and so cloudy, and it's not even clouds. It's just like straight up smoke because the thing says polluted air. It's not as warm as it could be. So, like, if the sun was beating down on you, 83 degrees is hot. But, yeah, it's really not that bad because it's so cloudy out. So hazy, so smoky out. Let's see. Thanks for the technical analysis. Any idea why Bitcoin dumped and XRP didn't even move an inch? Would love the analysis. Love you, bro. You know what? No, I don't know why it would be. If I had to speculate, okay, so I do want to throw that out there that it is a speculation. XRP kind of holding steady and not moving, and Bitcoin dropping off a little bit. It's, to me, only one of two things could have occurred. To me, a slight breakdown below this level right here. And anytime, if these levels really are significant support and resistance, anytime you break it, you're going to see a big drop. Anytime you would break it at the upside, you're going to see a big wick up or a big move up. So, technical break would be my first guess. Second guess would be that people may, please emphasize the may on this, maybe not like leaving Bitcoin in droves, but pulling out or taking some Bitcoin profits since it's stagnant and getting into XRP and Ripple. Ripple is really moving right now. It's got the volatility that traders want. People may be pulling a little bit out of Bitcoin. That's why you see a slight sell-off. Not a huge one by any means. A slight sell-off and XRP kind of holding its ground and actually moving back up a little bit from the 67 cents that it was at a couple days ago. Let's see. Clay, your work's been annoying. People don't show up, but still slaughtering the work. And my boy Marcus Aurelius says, we don't complain no more. There you go, Chris. I love it. I have no idea. That is not, it's not like in my bones, okay, to not show up to work. I couldn't even fathom that. Even if you were sick, man, I couldn't even fathom not showing up for your responsibility. So, Chris, that is beyond me. I can't even begin to comment on why somebody would be doing that. I have no like knowledge or experience with it whatsoever. Dude. Oh gosh, dude, Kenneth, $117 million market cap. That was huge, dude. Moji, if it is 114 degrees outside, you need to be inside. 114, man, that's like the sun. I'm pretty sure it's not even 114 degrees on the surface of the sun. So, that is nuts, Moji. That is very hot. Let's see. Telling yes, that water puts out fires is absolutely, yeah. You know what? I'm not even like going to jump into conspiracy theories, Tim, but I agree with you, okay? I do think that this is much more than kind of, oops, we've got a wildfire going on. This is an accident. I'm not going to jump into conspiracy theories or anything like that. But, Tim, I believe I'm on your side, dude. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous, man. Don't panic. The bees are friendly. Mr. Brian, I'm not going that far, okay? I don't know if they're friendly. I'm not going to make friends with them. I'm not going to let them crawl all over my skin and buzz like bees. No. Not gonna happen, dude. I don't want to get stung. Do bees bite? I know a wasp can bite you, but do bees bite? Like, I have not studied bees, so I don't know the answers to these things, but there are some bees in my backyard. I see them hopping from clover to clover all the time. Do they bite? Like, I don't have to freak out when I see a bee, right? Oh, dude, I'd take my sandal off and just womp on a wasp, but I'm not going to do it to a bee. I don't mind bees. Move slowly, and you're going to be okay. All right, got you. Clay, what do you think of XRP? Precise audio blog. I think XRP it's got first mover advantage, right? Ripple has first mover advantage in the international blockchain finance realm. I think because of that, they are positioned to become a very large and successful company. So knowing that this lawsuit is kind of at least settled up to this point without any appeals. So let's take the choice of an appeal out. If Ripple or the SEC does not appeal the judge's decision, it may take a little while for XRP and Ripple to gain some confidence back and pay their fines and all of that. But dude, they are building what could be a trillion or one day multi-trillion-dollar business. And I believe that XRP should reflect that. Now, right now, like a 40, 50, 60, whatever it's at, billion-dollar valuation, I think that it can clearly go higher in price. Now, don't think by any means that Apple became a trillion-dollar company overnight. Don't think that Nvidia became a trillion-dollar company overnight. I'm talking we might need decades before Ripple is posting trillion-dollar valuations. But why wouldn't they? Why couldn't they? I mean, I know a lot of you guys probably agree with me in here, so if anybody just wants to like play the opposite, barring any regulatory, I guess, restrictions, right? Why couldn't they become one of the most valuable banks or financial institutions in the world? Why couldn't they sport a trillion-dollar valuation the same way that Apple and Google and Nvidia and all of these other companies do? Let's see. Moji, where's that picture from the Discord about the seafood and steak restaurant? Clay, what is the meaning of life? Moji, there's a lot. There's a lot to that question right there, and it might take more than the time we've got left in the live stream to answer that question. Let's see. McLenny, Florida. Gotcha. Listen, it is really hot. It's so hot, the garlic took its clothes off. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that wasn't pretty funny. I did have to click the like button or laugh button on that Discord picture. Clear wrote, not financial advice. Is BlackRock waiting for lower prices since the SEC said it's moving towards a positive directions of a couple $1 trillion on spot Bitcoin? Tough to say. Okay, so right now, I believe as far as BlackRock has gotten is that the SEC has accepted its Bitcoin ETF application. I don't think that they've approved it yet, but I mean, if we're going to be honest with each other, I don't know why they would not approve it. I don't know if they're waiting for a specific price point. I would be doubtful that they are. I would think that they're going to just get into the industry and then ride it out and then maybe get in heavier if there are lower prices. But I don't think that they're specifically waiting for lower prices before they issue anything. But being serious, if the repeg is possible for Link USTC, how would that work? I'm really new to this and know little to nothing. Is it an instant $1 price or how? So Julian, no. Unfortunately, it would not be an instant $1 price. However, okay, I will say this. If by somehow they prove that they can get it there. Right now, with USTC trading between 1 and 2 cents, right? The idea would be to start this manual repeg around the 2 cent mark, maybe the 3 cent mark. Get all of these taxes in there so that if you sell it early, right, you're going to get charged a fee for selling it. If you're buying in, you might be able to buy in at a little bit of a discount or whatever to keep it at that peg that they want it at. It's all about adding these ridiculous, fees on there to peg that price to whatever, peg they want to start at. But if the math is there, if the theory is there, if Binance somehow approves this, one would be naive to think that it wouldn't cause a mass inflow and a mass buying of USTC. So if people just rip in to buy USTC, we're not going to need to start at a 2 cent peg. We might see a 5, 10, we might even see a 20 cent peg at the beginning because so many people believe it's actually going to rip back up to $1 that they themselves send it, soaring near that dollar. So it would not be something that takes place overnight. But I do think that a lot of people would buy in and cause the price to spike. I like when people tell me, oh my gosh, thank God, I've been waiting to get out of this Arizona heat. Yeah, Pudgy. Hunter, listen, I don't even know if I could comprehend the Arizona heat that you guys deal with. I don't think I've ever seen 114. I don't think I've ever seen that in my entire life. Bees stick their stinger in you, Clay. What if the SEC appeal? So the SEC can appeal, precise audio blog. I know bees when they sting you, they lose their stinger and then they die, right? So they don't want to sting. But do they bite? Do they bite at all? I don't know if they bite or not. So if the SEC appeals the decision, we're basically right back to where we started. I do believe that here's the hard part to comprehend. If they appeal the decision, yes, we go back to court. And it's going to be up to a new judge to make the decision. The judge could absolutely side with the lower court, or the judge could make a completely new decision. Now, knowing that, I think that there might be a little bit more confidence in Ripple and XRP because of the lower court decision, but I truly don't know what would happen at that point. Would we fall all the way back down? I'd be skeptical, but I do think that we would get hit hard in price there. They jack let's see, because of the home outside something. Alright, guys, here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna read Moji's thing, and then I'm gonna catch back up in the chat if I can. Moji! Thank you very much for the super chat. And along King Turkey for J-Bone's 25-month member ship. J-Bones, man, thank you very much for 25 months of bro. And Moji, thank you very much for the King Turkey, absolutely appreciate it. Nice and long for J-Bones. 25 months of bro, man. Loving it. Thank you guys very much for all of the super chats. Let's see what we got here. Wait until you see the what lumber prices do. New home construction is going to tank along with the housing market. Think about all the tradesmen that are to suffer. Trudeau already tried to. You know what? Yeah, Tim, I didn't even think about that. This might sound stupid, right? Because I don't know anything about lumber, but do we import lumber from Canada? Is there going to be a lumber shortage? Are we going to see some ridiculous prices on housing here? Like, what do we got, man? What do we got? Is new home construction going to tank because of I guess a lumber shortage? Like, what are you thinking in terms of that, man? Because I didn't even start to think about that yet. But I remember, dude, when 2x4s were hitting ridiculous prices a few years ago. And I feel like they've come back down. But yeah, I didn't even begin to think about that. Kenneth says, so my trust wallet was jacked, so how? Trust says there is nothing they can do, but no one uses my system. Keys are in a safe. Lost 1 billion Shib, 1 trillion Dogelon, 938 billion baby Doge. Dude, how would that even be possible? Kenneth, man, is it on, like, your phone? Or that's the thing. Did you attach it to any, like, did you link that wallet to any websites? Because for real, dude, if somebody jacked your trust wallet you've got there, dude, you're talking 1 billion Shib. You're talking $7,000 in Shib. I have no idea what Baby Doge and Dogelon are trading at right now. But that's a lot of money to have jacked, man. So if you can think of any websites that you may have attached your wallet to or anything that you would have done in terms of that, please let us know in case you recently, or maybe not even recently, attached the wallet to a website. Let these people know, because you guys got to be skeptical of that now. Otherwise, dude, yeah, if they didn't know your keys, man, I'm thinking that they would have had to have hacked your phone somehow and then, jacked your holdings that way. With Bitcoin at 30,000, yet many alts like Solana and XRP and Stellar ripping, let's see, now on higher gains than Bitcoin. Why isn't Bitcoin the king of crypto at 31? So, yes, but PS5, Ripple's decision obviously would have reflected more on Ripple and Stellar Lumens than it would have on any other cryptocurrency. So Stellar Lumens is very similar to XRP and Ripple. They basically do the exact same thing, letting you, do international finance or international trade on the blockchain and using that for your currency conversion and so on. So Lumens and Ripple are very, very similar, and those two coins absolutely ripped on the news that XRP is not a security. I don't know why Solana had such a rise on the news of XRP winning. I don't know if there was speculation on Solana being a security or not, but Solana did have a very nice rise. As far as Bitcoin goes, Bitcoin should have experienced the least amount of upward pressure, or the least amount of gains on the XRP news. Now, some other coins that clearly are detached from the market have tiny, small market caps and stuff like that. They may have actually gone down that day. But Bitcoin has never been treated or never really been tested as a security by the SEC. So, yes, we saw some confidence in Bitcoin on the day of the decision, but Bitcoin never had to really worry about being considered a security, so that's why you see less of a gain in Bitcoin than you would in something like Stellar Lumens and XRP. As far as Solana goes, I actually don't know why Solana gained so much. Thanks, Clay. I know it's a long run, but you gotta run every day and stay alert. Julian, that you absolutely do. I have Trust Wallet, not much in it, but I really hope it doesn't get jacked. Yeah, precise. That would be absolutely insane, man. Let's see, how long will the new trial last? Precise. It would all depend on the new judge, okay? And I don't think that there would be any new evidence submitted. So it could last just as long. hopefully it wouldn't last nearly as long, considering there wouldn't be any new evidence being submitted or anything like that. That's just me speculating, though. Clearly, these court cases are stupid, and the lawyers want to make as many hundreds of millions of dollars as possible. They are going to take as long as they can to litigate this mess. Congrats to J-Bones. Absolutely. Arizona will never compare to the 150 or more attempts in the Middle East. Dude, if it actually gets up to 150 degrees in the Middle East, man, that's... I mean, when you die if it's 150 degrees... Air National Guard flying C-130s over my house. I'm Aragon Derp. What? I'm Aragon Derpy Derp. What is Derpy Derp, man? I don't even know. What do we... Don't fly over Tim's house, I think. Punchy, my worst day on the mountain was 127 degrees during the day and 46 at night. Holy crap, man. Trust is only on my phone. Yeah, Kenneth, if you did not attach it to any websites, man. If you didn't attach it to any websites to like stake or govern or vote or anything like that, dude, I mean, I would imagine they'd have to hack your phone, right? That's the only thing I can think of. Indubitably! Fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, baby. Indubitably. Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate you on that one, dude. Loving the fist bumps from everybody. Yes. Man, your chart sucks, man. Wise up. Surely 1955. Absolutely. Which chart do you think, though? Because there's currently, I don't know if you know this, but there's currently 4 charts on the screen. So which one do you, I guess, not like? And then I could definitely wise it up for you a little bit and give you some more insight on it if you want. But you have to differentiate between the 4 that are currently on the screen. It's very hard to tell which one you're talking about. How do you feel about RNDR? Oh, man. This is Render token, right? Tim's in Render, I think. I think Tim's in Render. I don't know anything about Render, but we can absolutely pull up the chart for Render here and take a look at it. I think Tim's been in Render for a while, but I don't know too much. Yeah, Render. All right, we'll look at this right after I say Moji. Thank you very much for the green name, Arubasu. Grabbing that green name right there, Aru, man. If you're in here, please say thank you to Moji. Absolutely appreciate that, Moji. Kombu gonna be grabbing another. That means I'm broke. Yeah, Kombu gonna be grabbing another green name here pretty soon. I almost know it. Moji, dude, thank you very much for that. Arubasu, he was in here earlier. I don't know if he's in here right now or not, but Moji, appreciate you on that one. Everybody else, throw a shout out to Moji for throwing that green name out there. Let's see. Where are we going here? Indubitably, I love trading the volatility, usually plus 6%, then down 6%. Trade the chart, down with your heart. Very nice. So, Tim, indubitably, Tim's got some insight into Render token right here. He's saying it's a pretty volatile coin. You can make some 6% gains to the upside, 6% gains to the downside, and then right back. And look, I mean, if you're looking at the last month, you're definitely right on that. I mean, look at this. This is channeling pretty well between 220, 230, back down to $1.90, up to 220, back down to $1.90, up to 220, back down to $1.90. Now, if you put this in a kindergarten packet and say, where is this going to go next? I mean, it might go down to $1.90, right? We get that. But you can get in a little early if you want. Where is this going to go next? Based on the previous pattern, it's going to go back up to 220. Now, that sounds extremely simple. That is extremely simple, and for that reason, it's not guaranteed. Future performance is past performance is never indicative of future performance. It never dictates what is going to happen, but it does show you the traders are very comfortable, at least over the last month, buying at the current range of 190 and selling at the current range of 220. So watch out for that. Over the last year, it has done very well. And actually I don't know, man. It's up to you. If you want to get in now, I don't know how much I would risk a decline below this support level. Because if it drops below 190, I mean, you're testing some pretty decent declines down to 130, 140, potentially 1, or maybe even all the way down to 40 cents. And I would hate to hold down to 40 cents. unless of course you're not getting in very heavy there. But Render token has a very high market cap. I mean, you're talking $700 million in market cap, very high volume. People know about this coin, and therefore the technical range that it seems stuck in between 190 and 220 right now could continue to hold up if the volume remains similar. All right, what do you got going on? Cut it, come back down a little bit. It was not 7,000 worth of Shib. 80% of those are from back before it stopped going up, and stopped going up in the crashes. When I sold out back then, I only sold half and kept the other half for a higher price, but it fell so hard. Okay, gotcha. Still though, man, it was still worth a lot. It might not have been how much you spent for it, but it was still worth. If you got a billion Shib at the current prices, that's worth $7,000, right? So you want to watch out for that. I'm just glad that it wasn't something that you put into it. Nonetheless, though, it is something that you could have sold it for. Green gifts never work for me. Kombu! Well, they will one day. I had a picture of the thermometer next to a road sign, a boulevard of broken dreams, showing 100. Wow, man. I don't know, dude. Was it on a blacktop parking lot that was just melting in the sun all day long? I feel like you would die, man. I feel like you would die at 154 degrees. That would just be brutally hot. Hogan burning love. Emma frying eggs on the sidewalk. Nice. Emma D. How are you doing today, Emma D? Didn't I see Emma D come in earlier and she said something, but did she just now come in? Oh, no. She said something right before Moji sent that green name. Huge wildfire about 30 miles outside of my town. Over 7,000 acres since Saturday. Dang, man. Wow. Stationed here. We have two Vlad stationed here with creative. What a creative name they gave this tanker. A very large air tanker. That is how I would be naming the tanker there. Very large air tanker. We've got a Vlad. Yeah, dude, that is nuts, man. 7,000 acres burned. I think you guys might be on to something, man. We might be having a lumber shortage here pretty soon. And if there's no wood, how are you going to build new homes? Yeah, they might be doing this. The same way they're killing the chickens, they might be taking out the lumber next. Clay Bro, remember we were talking about Caspa at 024. Did you see the price now at 10x level with $100? So let's go, Clay Bro. You are amazing. Oh my gosh. No, I did not see this price, but you 10x leveraged with $100. Dude, if you are still in Caspa, let's see where we're at on Caspa. It's Caspa. Oh, very nice. 50% gains on 10x leverage gets you, what is that? 5x returns. Dude, I mean, you're making $500. That's a very nice trade, dude. And you know what? It is very volatile today, bouncing between 3.4 and 3.1 cents. But very nicely done. Here's the thing, the only recommendation I would make, and let me make that recommendation this way, okay? When you guys see people saying that they're ripping it on leverage trades, that is beautiful. But leverage trades are very dangerous. One of the more successful approaches I have had to leverage trades are just scalping. Getting in, getting out, and making your profit. If you are expecting to hold a leverage trade, here's what's going to happen. He's got his 10x leverage, which means he only needs to see a 10% decline in order to burn that entire trade. Now, of course, he's only going to be burning $100, so I don't think it's going to kill him or anything. But when you 10x leverage like that, if that price drops back down to like 2.2 cents, he's wiped his margin. He's done with that trade. So you do have to be very, very careful when you're leverage trading out there. If it goes up, amazing. If it goes up and for somehow never looks back, you got the absolute bottom price, I mean, consider yourself lucky. You did something very well. But for assets that are as volatile as crypto, you really want to look at scalping some trades. If you got your gain, take it, make it, and get back in if you want to. But PS5, man, congratulations on a 10x leveraged win, man. That is incredible. Click me the 8 ball. It's my birthday on Saturday. Will we be in a position to make some profit on Saturday? Sorry for the spam. You missed this the first time. Jeffrey, no, there's no such thing as spam, dude. If I missed it, I missed it. Look, if I miss it, you guys send it as many times as you need so that we can get it. Jeffrey wants to know, are we going to be in a position to take some profit on Saturday? Jeffrey wants some Saturday birthday profit. Is it going to happen? Let's see. Oh, Jeffrey, man, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe we can reshake the 8 ball in a minute here, but it says, dude, it says don't count on it. It says don't count on it, Jeffrey. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do it to you. 8 ball said don't count on it, man. I wish you have, I wish you got a lot of profit-taking opportunities on your birthday, dude, but the 8 ball coming in. The 8 ball coming in hard on that one, man. Sorry. It's still going to be a good birthday for you, Jeffrey. It's still going to be a good birthday for you. Cashapp is a huge deal. There you go, man. Precise Audio Blog already looking at it. It's hot AF. 84 degrees is like, it's warm, but it's not crazy. We got 98 degrees for Kenneth. You guys all live in the middle of a volcano, man. Good thing you're on the beach. Yes. Staying on the coast for sure. Luckily, the wind isn't blowing the smoke this way yet. Yeah, dude, it's pretty hazy outside here today. Clear with the sandbox was hot to a whole different flavor. Now imagine a full load out. Oh, and there's no such thing as cold water, just ambient temperature water with a nice aftertaste of chlorine. Dude, if you weren't serving, okay, I have to say thank you. So thank you very much, Tim. I appreciate your service, dude. If you weren't surfing, I would have to ask why. Like, why would you do that, man? What are you possibly thinking from living in conditions like that? That would make zero sense to me. Oh, man. So now it makes me wonder about everybody who continues to live over there. But that sounds absolutely miserable, Tim. So thank you for your service. But I got to question why for everybody else. Is it possible to make a profit from trading? ABC Official Crypto. Yes, it is absolutely possible to make a profit from trading. Now, trading, you have trading and investing. Trading is where you're going to go in and you're going to buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell. You don't have to do it on a daily basis or a weekly basis. You can make a couple trades a month or a couple trades at, every few months or even a couple trades a year, and you're still trading. It is possible to make money both ways. Investing is a much more, I would say, passive approach, and you are going to want to look at maybe less volatile assets, less volatile cryptos, less volatile stocks, and so on, if you simply want to buy, hold, and watch it go up in price. If you're trading, volatility is your friend. Here's the thing that you got to keep in mind if you're trading, though. You need to be extremely disciplined. Okay? And the only way to be profitable is not to make sure every single trade is a win. That's crazy. But you have to make sure your losses don't exceed your gains. And then you are profitable. Now that sounds very simple, and of course it is very simple. So you set up a trading plan for yourself where either you can win 50% of the time and lose 50% of the time. But when you win, maybe you make a 10% gain and you only allow yourself to lose 5%. You are going to have a positive outcome. Or maybe you get a 10% gain, a 10% trail, a 10% stop on there. And when you hit a trade, you make 10%. When you hit a loss, you lose 10%. In that case, you need to have at least a 51% hit rate, meaning 51% of the trades are winners. So it absolutely can be done to be profitable. You just have to be very disciplined and not go in there and blow your account up because you got emotional and something was running and you want to make you want to make $1 million overnight. 8 Ball's never wrong. Trust me, bro. Yeah, you know what, Jeffrey? I hate to break it to you. 8 Ball is never wrong, dude. But listen, 8 Ball told me to get out of Molinado at 25 cents, and I ended up getting out at what, like 24 cents? Because I waited an extra like 2 hours or something. So trust the 8 Ball, Jeffrey. Trust the 8 Ball. Let's see. Putin called the grain deal after the attack on Crimea. Food is going to be... Food is already expensive. I'm just going to start eating like grass, man. If the cows can... Tim, if the cows can do it, can I do it? If the cows can sit out there and graze all day and be as big as they are, can I just like eat grass and be fine? Because I'm telling you right now, if food gets any more expensive, Emma, we're eating grass. Mo, I did the government tours while making enough to pull food stamps. My contractor tours, that's where I made the money. That's why everyone living in the sandbox hates everyone who does it. Yeah, Tim, I could actually see that, man. I could actually see that. They're delirious. I mean, they really would be. It kind of makes sense. I don't think you could live healthily if it's 46 degrees at night and 130 degrees during the day. Claybro, would you long or short XRP with very low leverage, seeing it has future potential like Shib and Lunk in the bag as well? Oh, man. So here's the thing. PS5, I did make a leverage trade on... When did that decision come out? Was it Thursday that that decision came out? Friday? I don't even know when the decision was now. I made a leverage trade, 5x leverage. I got in, I got out. I had some very nice profit on that one. If you're thinking about setting up a trade right now, I truly do not know which direction I would put it. Why? Here's the things that I'm thinking about when considering XRP's price. Yes, it won the decision. It won the case against the SEC in terms of being listed on these cryptocurrency exchanges. So, it saw its initial jump. It saw its initial luster. Everybody wanted it, and now it's already calmed down. So, what you need to see now in terms of a price catalyst, potentially one of two things. Number one, of course, it could be one of the most successful cryptocurrencies during the next bull market. Confidence returning, people who loved XRP back in 2017, 2018, 2019, they're going to be loving it right now. And everybody pouring back in, you're going to see some pretty nice gains in XRP. Another catalyst to the upside. If the SEC or Ripple does not appeal this decision, it is going to be solidified. And that is going to be like the final stamp on this judge's decision, the final win. If a SEC or even Ripple appeals the decision by that judge, I do think that could be a catalyst to the downside, and you could see a drop there. So because I don't believe that XRP is guaranteed to go either direction, I would be skeptical of any high leverage trades. I absolutely think that you could see from the current prices, if they appeal the decision, another 40% loss or another 30% loss. So as soon as you go out and double or triple leverage your position on XRP, if one of them appeals the decision, I do think that you could be sitting on some pretty heavy losses that take you back down to the 40-50 cent range. And if we're back down to that 40-50 cent range, or even in the 50s to 60s, like 40 to 60 cents, a leverage trade could kill you on that one. And you don't want that to happen. Tim, isn't funny how that works. Farmers will lose considerably when grain contracts are pulled, and no one can afford to feed the herd. Yes, it is ridiculous. Nick F. Good afternoon to you, Nick F. I served before most of you are a gleam in anyone's eye. 79 to 86. Yes. Moji, once again. For real. I wasn't even alive, but thank you. Because my parents were alive. So thank you for that, Moji. Appreciate you, man. And nobody was thinking about me in 1979. Nobody was thinking about me in 1986 either. I was not around. It wasn't even a thought in anybody's conscience. So thank you very much for that, Moji. I have to disagree, Clay. I look at it like a 60-40. I take 60% gains to write off. 40% losses covers up my taxes. All right. Yes. If you're looking at it that way, that's still a good way to do it. If you're writing off all of your losses, excellent, because you are allowed to write off all of your crypto losses. So whatever works for you, Kenneth, man, whatever works for you. If that strategy is doing well for you, perfect. Do not eat grass. Dang it, Tim. You can't just tell me not to eat grass and then not tell me why. Okay? The horses are doing it all day long. The goats are doing it all day long. The cows are out there doing it all day long. Why can't I do it, Tim? Come on. You can't just all cap me. Don't eat grass. Yeah, tell me why. Including updates on Judge ruling for Lunk. No, MLG. That's the very strange thing. I don't know if this judge forgot that he's got a responsibility, or what the deal is. Like, if this idiot went on vacation and forgot that he was supposed to update the world on his decision to throw out the case or not. Clearly, the case has not been thrown out yet. So I guess that is some sort of an update. The judge stated before that he would make a decision and let us know by July 14th if he would throw the case out. He's not thrown the case out yet. We would know if he threw the case out. So clearly he has not made an announcement. He's not made a decision. I guess that is an update. So the case is still going on, but it's not guaranteed to go on. Jeffrey says, that's okay, I'm at work, and that made me laugh with my coworkers looking at me like I'm crazy. All right, good deal, Jeffrey. Good deal. I'm sorry. At least it made you smile right now. You're just not going to have any profit-taking opportunities by Saturday. Moji, that feels like a boomer flex if I've ever heard one. Yeah, that was a pretty good boomer flex right there. I'm done serving this country before any of you guys were even thought of. Yeah, Moji flexing his age a little bit. And this year's the lowest I have sold pork and beef since Obama's 2008 market. They are choking us out, so Zuckerberg and the Chinese can buy our farmland and starve the world out. Oh, God. Oh, Tim's killing me, man. Tim's killing me with this pessimism right here. I don't want Zuckerberg to kill me. That's the last thing I want. Tim said he's crazy. I try to buy local rates just to support keeping farmland in American hands. I didn't realize it gotten that bad. Gotta wonder where those subsidies are really going. You know, and you really do, because I'm not paying any less for any food anywhere these days. So if they're paying less for it, why am I not paying less for it? Why? Flex, shake up again, or Walker. There you go, Moji. You don't fool me. I know you have a sword hidden that. Dude, I would love a cane that hides a sword. That would be pretty sweet. Bro, everything you mentioned is a ruminate. See what I'm saying here? If there's no definition following this, it's not going to help me at all, Tim. Let me see. One stomach cannot digest all the nutrients out of grass. You will starve. If it gets that bad, I'm not eating chip, bro, dude. Not eating Chip. I will die with Chip Bro before I eat Chip Bro, because I can tell you right now, Chip Bro's going to keep me alive for about another 30 seconds. He's not going to be feeding me much. Chip Bro's going to keep me alive for about 30 seconds, so that ain't happening. Where are we going? And I'm guessing ruminate means they have more than one stomach, right? So I can't digest all of the nutrients out of the grass. I'm going to starve to death. Would I be full? Would I starve to death out of malnutrition, but have the feeling of fullness? That's a legitimate question, Tim. Legitimate question. I get it that I can't take the nutrients out of the grass, but how could I possibly be hungry if my stomach is full? For real. So from 97 to 2000, Kenneth, thank you. Absolutely, man. 97 to 2000, dude. I was probably in second or third to fifth grade, man. Kenneth, you're the man, dude. My best friend just bought a house in Hawaii. Going to do some renovations to it, new paint, appliances, furniture, and rent out Airbnb. Mr. Brian, very nice, man. Does that mean that you get to go to Hawaii and help your friend renovate this house? Or is that his plan, that he is going to... I guess he's going to go to Hawaii and renovate it to rent it out there. Will Lunk run with USTC when we get a repeg? Yes. Michael. So I don't see any situation where Terra Luna Classic would not appreciate in value. Now, will it go up accordingly or in correlation? So, if, for example, if USTC 10x's, does that mean Terra Luna Classic is going to 10x? Not necessarily. Okay? The repeg event, if we are able to walk USTC back up to $1, the value that creates for USTC is obvious. It's in the price. It's going to 50x the value of current USTC, going from roughly 2 cents to $1 in price. Now, what it does for Terra Luna Classic is creates a commerce opportunity where people can go in and swap USTC for LUNC and so on. And if we can create commerce on the chain, we are going to create massive amounts of volume. We're going to create massive amounts of utility and therefore massive amounts of demand. So it may not have a direct correlation like 10x for 10x gains, 20x for 20x gains. I don't know what the correlation would be. I guess the quant team might be able to try and gauge what that would be with all of this theoretical math that they're supposed to be doing there. But yes, you would expect with an increase in the price of USTC, you would expect Terra Luna Classic to increase as well. Let's see. West Island, the Big Island, Mr. Bree. Yeah, Mr. Bree guy. You would bloat and starve, Mo. Am I right? Yep, severe dehydration. All right, well, I guess we're just going to have to test it out. How long is it going to take before I know if you guys are right or wrong? I'm going to be on a nothing but grass diet for the next 7 days, and this dude is just guessing and Mochi's confirming. We're going to see. We're going to see, man. I'm going to eat nothing but grass for the next 7 days, and I'm going to be as jacked as a horse. I'm going to just go out there, man. You guys are going to think I'm on steroids. I eat nothing but grass for the next 7 days. I told him, let's get started. He's like, he needs to get his house in order and get my butt down there and finish the title. Mr. Brian, well, tell him, let's get started. Like, what is he waiting on? If it sounds like something you're interested in, come on, man, you got to get started. You'll be so constipated that you will feel full, but lacking all the nutrition. The human body can go a long time without food. Clean water is a much bigger issue. Alright, so I'm not going to die after 7 days. It might take me 30 days, is what you're saying. My aunt moved to the Big Island in Hawaii about 8 years ago and built a yurt. 30 grand for that 1 acre and about $40,000 for the yurt. Cheap living in Hawaii. Dude, there's no way Hawaii living is cheap, man. There's no way Hawaiian living is cheap. I thought everything was expensive down there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do this winter. What? Kumbu, you're going to Hawaii this winter? This kid has the stock market providing major gains. Who? Your friend? That's why he's buying a house in Hawaii? Grass-fed clay roll. There you go. Yes, J-Bones. You already know what it is. I'm going to be like just ripped out. You guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, clay rolls on steroids. No. I just go outside, get on all fours, and I graze the grass like a dang goat in between the live streams. Oh, God. Could you imagine if I did and, like, I was, like, the next Liver King, but I was not lying to you guys? Like, I just videotaped the whole thing. You could see it on the trail cam and everything else. I woke up. I grazed in the backyard for, like, 2 hours before the live stream. I came back in here. We hung out for a while. I go out in the blazing sun on all fours, just grazing in the backyard. And after, like, 2 months, you guys are like, what the heck happened to Clay, bro, man? He's got it's just like built like a horse now, man. And I'm like, yeah, it's just what happens. Like, Liver King only does is eat liver. Shoot, man. Clay bro is grass-fed Clay bro over here. Looking like grade A steak. The only bad thing about Hawaii is that they aren't self-sufficient. The landmass cannot support the people who live on the islands. Tim, yes, that would be true. Unless, of course, you only eat pineapples. The rule of threes. 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. Dang, man. We need that oxygen, don't we? Wow, we can only go 3 minutes. And it feels good to breathe. I'm telling you that right now. Jennifer, thank you for reminding me of the rule of 3. 3 minutes, 3. But if you're feeding yourself grass, you're gonna be good to go. Barbecue Clay bro, I get delivered. Probably doing backflips. Cannibal Bones, baby. Cannibal Bones. No, we're not eating Clay bro, man. We're just saying that Clay bro is gonna be stacked like a dang horse when he's done grass fed for like the next 2 months. Oh, look at the Met. Tim, where do you come up with this stuff, and how do you know that they've got problems with that? Well, if you eat grass for a week, you're gonna die. I don't want to die, man. I don't want to die. I can't see how I would die, though. I can't see it. I got to put it to the test. I got to put it to the test, man. There's nothing wrong with grass. I just got to do it. Hawaii is cheaper to live than California. If you can produce or catch your own protein, fruit, and veggies are abundant. Kombu, that's probably true, man. I forgot that a lot of you guys are West Coast and live in, like, I don't even know. California's a completely different land, man. I watched the video, and please, somebody tell me if this is actually true. I watched a video like 2 days ago on electricity prices in California. I might have watched it yesterday, I don't know. Electricity prices in California. Are they really going to start charging you guys for electric based on your income as opposed to just based on, usage? Your price per kilowatt hour is going to be based on your income. And they're going to share your income data with the utility companies. Like, so for example, if Kombu makes $1 million a year, he's going to be paying a ridiculously higher amount, like $2,000 a month for electric, compared to what Mo G, who brings in like $5,000 a year, is paying $100 a month for his electric. Are you guys really doing that? And people are just like, okay, that's a great idea. Let's make it happen. That's right. Stock market gains. Cash $375,000 home just purchased. Nice. Mr. Brian, that is absolutely incredible. And the one thing I like about that too, it's not necessarily taking your gains and leaving the market, right? It's booking some gains. And I don't know about the timing, right? I truly do believe a bull market's going to return, and you can see much higher returns in the stock market over the next 2 years than you're going to see in real estate prices over the next 2 years, especially with interest rates being as high as they are. Regardless, though, real estate is tangible. Real estate is something that you have. If that guy, for whatever reason, wants to live in that house, he can live in that house. If it is to rent it out, there he's got a nice Airbnb that he could generate returns for the rest of his life on and the rest of anybody's lives, because that house is not going anywhere. So that is very nice, being able to take some gains out of the intangible market and turning it into something tangible. What's up, bro? It's my first stream in months since I don't work from home anymore. I still think Bitcoin will drop again before the bull market starts. I think this is a dead cat bounce with a bit of more energy. Did he do that? So glad to have you. I understand you're not working from home, so you can't make it to the stream as much, but absolutely appreciate you being in here right now, dude. Big shout out to you, and it is possible. All right, this may have been a very nice 2023 bounce, but I think we're starting to look pretty good based on all of the regulatory clarity that's kind of coming out of this XRP case and going to be coming out of decisions between SEC versus Coinbase, SEC versus Binance, and so on. I got a Bitcoin that says, Clay, bro, can't make it only eating grass for a month. I'll let him drink all the puddle water he can find. Clay, bro, please don't take this bet. What if it's my one Bitcoin to everybody else's Bitcoin that they add in? Like, the odds are definitely in favor of me dying, right? But I think I can make it. I think I can make it. This kid be doing work to stay program. Let's see. This kid will be doing a work to stay program for the. Oh, very nice, Mr. Brian. That's awesome, man. I knew Kumbo was holding out on us. Yeah, he is, man. He is. Oh, 4K to the electric company. Yeah, just for last month, right? Just for last month, Combo. I see what you guys are doing over there on the West Coast. Getting crazy out there. I know it. Ran out of propane through the winter. Oh, God, dude. If you had to heat your house with electric during the winter, man, that is rough. My gosh. Double bottoming. Okay, so did he do that? Sees a double bottom around that $15,000 mark on Bitcoin. Oh, the things I could tell you about the electric grid on the West Coast. My county is on the California state line. The electricity wars going on right now are crazy. M&D, I really can't comprehend it. I really can't comprehend it. I don't know if it's just because I'm a dumb Ohio boy or what the deal is, but you guys got some crazy stuff going on over on the West Coast. You really do have some crazy stuff going on there. I don't know. You think it's normal? I think it's crazy. You probably think I'm crazy and think it's all normal over there. I don't know, but it's crazy. Enron, enough said about the California power supply. There you go, Tim. Yes, D's at Evanston, Arizona. I'm screwed. I would say so, dude. If you ran out, if you had to pay for electric or what? If they charge you by income, I don't even know. California has a major problem. Everyone with money has to leave. Soon the tax base will be gone. And then what? Then they start over, I guess. Then they beg for federal funding and start over, maybe. I have no idea. I don't know if they see it. I really don't know if they see it. They go down with the ship, not even knowing they're sinking, maybe. H-bar, XLM, XRP, to the moon, baby. Let's get it, Mr. Brian. Later, Mo. Mo is out. Kombu, look into an outdoor wood burner. It'll heat your house in unlimited hot water. Kombu, check that out, man. Listen to Tim. Tim knows what he's talking about. He's got that old man advice. Somehow, it is already past 5 o'clock, guys. We're going to get off here for now. We're going to do some shout-outs. You're going to have videos coming at 7 p.m., videos coming at 8 p.m. Please watch them 10 times. Click the like button 1 time, and leave 50 comments if you want. Appreciate all you guys for doing that. And let's do these shout-outs. I don't know. We'll be back a little bit later. Hopefully, Bitcoin bounces back up here. If not, we got some more buying opportunities. We got a shout-out to Kombu, man. Diddy do that. Appreciate you for being in here, man, especially after a long absence. Emma D, enjoy your evening. D's, man. See you later, Tim. Enjoy it, Moji. Diddy, we got D's. Emma D, Moji, Mr. Brian. Next level. See you later, man. Later to Mo. Later to me. We got Tim. Enjoy your evening, Tim. D's, man. Peace out. Lemon Lust. See you later. Timmy. See you later, man. We've got Diddy do that. Adios to you. Thumbs up, man. Appreciate you, Kombu. Next level. Timmy. Throw in that green name. Kombu not getting it. Did he do that? Not getting it? What are you guys doing? Grab it. Michael Colea getting it. Michael, if you're in here right now, please throw a shout out to Tim on the way out. Appreciate you, Tim, for throwing that green name, making everybody a bro in here. Loving it right now. We only have a few gray names in the chat. Diddy, I'm looking at you. Kombu, I'm looking at you, man. It's all right, though. We got a shout out to Michael. Shout out to J-Bones, Lemon Lush, Jennifer. Have an awesome day. Absolutely. Next level, Kombu, Precise, Moji, Mr. Brian, J-Bones. All of you guys know what time it is. You want to say it with me, Tim? Say it with me. Till the next time. Hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.